Well, we recently reported on concerns from a local restaurant over a growing number of customers walking out on their bills.
Well, in today's Legal Lens segment, Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal asks Brown Crouppen's Andrea McNairy what recourse that a restaurant has and whether the table server can be forced to pay the bill.
Well, Andrea, we hate to see this happen. You know, folks in the restaurant business work so hard, and I guess what are the legal consequences for anyone who dines and dashes?
It really depends on which state you're in. For instance, in Missouri, how much you steal really depends or is dependent on what you're going to be charged with, anything or anywhere from a misdemeanor to a felony, and the penalties for those things could be, very minor to very severe. There are some states though that make it, a felony if it's even over $25. So, a lot of people think this is a harmless crime, but it really is not, and there can be a lot of consequences to it.
One thing I've heard from folks who work in the industry, waiters, waitresses, say that they've been told at some point that they might be responsible for paying a bill on a table that walks out without paying. Is that possible?
So there are some federal laws that protect servers and wait staff in that capacity, meaning if they are deducted for something like that, they still can't make less than the minimum federal wage, which is 7.25 an hour. But there's not a lot of state protections. So, we have seen some employers trying to test the boundaries of that theory.
And what does the restaurant owner, what recourse do they have to try and recoup that? I know some of them probably just want to run out the door and chase after these folks.
Well, unfortunately, once it happens, there's really not a lot of recourse. That's why the better measure is to really set up some policies and procedures and prevention measures ahead of time to prevent it from happening. If it does happen, I strongly, strongly suggest against chasing anybody. One, it's very dangerous. You don't know if they're armed or what's waiting around the corner for you. I encourage people to call the police if this happens to them, even if it doesn't end up resulting in the person who did it to your business getting caught. It can prevent it from happening to other businesses and hopefully kind of turn the tide on this trend we're seeing.
Interesting topic. Andrea, thank you for your insight. We appreciate it as always.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
And you can catch the Legal Lens every Wednesday right here on Fox 2 News at 6.